This next pattern that I want to show you guys is based on a drum set rudiment called the paradiddle. Now, hopefully you all know what the paradiddle is. If not, maybe review back to the rudiment section and review what the single paradiddle is. And the single paradiddle was something that I kind of accidentally discovered one day. You know, I got my congas and I'm practicing my techniques and my tumbao pattern and whatnot. And one day I just kind of sat down and thought, you know, I want to see if I can get creative. I try to do that around the drum set where I just play random stuff. Let's see what happens if I play a paradiddle. And I was just with open tones playing the paradiddle between the drum on the right and the drum on the left, going right, left, right, left, left, something like this. I mean, it sounds pretty cool. I thought it sounded pretty cool. And like I said, you notice how I just started with those open tones, and then I brought in the slap tone. And if I'm thinking 16th notes, 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E, and as I was practicing that technique, I thought, well, what if I add the slap tone with the left hand, an open or a closed slap, whatever works for you guys, on the left hand, 2 and 4, something like this. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and And I thought that sounded kind of cool. And I would take that to the gig, whether it be the funk gig or the pop gig or whatever it was, and play a version of that. And, you know, I never had anybody complain. They went, oh, that sounds pretty good. And lo and behold, it's just a single paradiddle. So like I said, all I'm really doing there, guys, and you can get really adventurous with this, is I'm just playing open tones, but then slapping the 2 and 4, right? I did take it to a whole new level, and that was just by simply moving my hands around to different areas of the drum, but still using the single paradiddle, something like this. And that was one that I ended up using to today. So this is the one I want to show you real quick, okay? Once again, it's just the paradiddle. And the first right side of the paradiddle, right, left, right. That's all I'm doing. So the first part of the paradiddle, right, left, right. Here it is. Paradiddle, right? Okay, so that's the first half, okay? Now, here's the whole thing, and I'll break down the second part for you. So the second half of this, the left, right, left, I'm simply slapping on the left, okay, on the left of the left side of the paradiddle, open tone with the right hand, 2 open tones with the left hand, something like this. If if you combine those two ideas, you get this. So I thought that was pretty cool, and hope you guys do too. To me, it's once you have your tones down and you have a basic understanding of a certain rudiment, you can create some pretty neat patterns and more contemporary patterns. So if you guys aren't playing in a Cuban style of band, if you're playing in school or in church or university and you just need to play some patterns, these work. These work great because they have that real good sort of funk vibe behind them. They're full of 16th notes, lots of notes. Nothing worse than I see conga players going, I play congas, and then they end up doing this, like. And it's just a bunch of random stuff. To me, I sort of looked for a pattern in creating a groove. To me, there was no groove in all that stuff. But when you get that paradiddle happening there, I just think how I might apply that to the drum set. So that's a big one for me. I love that, and I use that guy all the time. Different tempos. If I have extra drums, you can move your hand to different drums. But get adventurous, guys. So there is my little paradiddle pattern. Enjoy that one.